G'day and welcome back to Shedhouse Motorcycles. I'm Rowan Mason and this is my channel for product review, how-to videos and the restoration of bikes from the 70s, 80s and 90s. In this episode, episode 2 of the 7-week challenge to restore this RD250LC, we're going to assemble the front forks, we're going to assemble the front wheel, we're going to assemble the rear wheel, get them into the frame and have a rolling chassis by the end of this episode. I want to show you how, so hang around. Got to, in my opening remarks, to welcome all those who've already joined the shed and subscribed to the channel. Thank you for doing that. For those who haven't joined this in the shed yet, please subscribe and continue to follow the channel as we progress through 7 weeks of getting this RD250LC back together. I'm working from memory and I'm using the Haynes workshop manual to help me reassemble this bike, as this is my first attempt at restoring a motorcycle. Right, so it's time now to put the forks back in. Before I start, for those of you at home who would know an RD250LC, you'll also know these forks aren't the correct one for this bike. They're from a later model. I suspect they were fitted when the dual disc front brakes were put in the bike prior to me purchasing it. Whilst I don't have the original forks here, I'm going to continue putting these forks in, which I've had re-chromed, sealed and polished. And we'll put the dual front discs back in the bike as well. Once I get the original 250LC forks, I'll make a decision on whether we go back to a single disc or we'll continue with the dual. So for the moment, let's continue on. I'm going to bring you in a bit closer. We're going to put some oil up here into the headstocks, or into the triple clamp, or as they're sometimes called, or should be called. We need to put the headlight brackets in. We'll just snip these up because there's another process we need to follow once we get the wheels in, and that's to make sure we've got the pitch correct, and I'll show you how you do that. But for the moment, let's get these front forks in and then we'll start on the wheels. Just to do a squirt of oil up here just to help the forks go into the steel on steel. Just give it a bit of oiling. Okay, now the tricky bit starts, I suppose. The bracket for the disc goes to the back. So through the first part. Just need something to grab it with. I don't know if this is going to be any good. Right. Then the headlight bracket. Now the real fun starts, is we're going to get 2 pieces in. I wonder if I can, is that a bit of a prize? Now we've got to get these 2 aligned. Okay, that's one. Ooh, starting to have a bit of a tipping issue here. That's pretty good. Happy with that. That goes around like that. Somewhere. Okay, number 2. Seemed to work better if I put a bit of a screwdriver in here and just got this prized open. Again, if anyone at home or anyone watching has a better way of doing this, would value your comments, and I'm pretty sure we can share that in the next episode with everyone else. But for the moment, we'll just give it a bit of a squeeze. Can't be too hard on it because we don't want to break the bracket, because that would be devastating. That's one. Again, we put the headlight bracket on. We'll take a break here and we'll come back when we've got this assembled into the bike. So you'll notice I drop a few things during this video. I've been recently diagnosed with carpal tunnel and having trouble feeling the end of my fingers, so I tend to drop things more than I should. So I'm using new bolts here from Yam Bits, just so that they're all nice and new. And so I'm not sure if they should be the olive green as the bottom headstock is, or the bottom of the head stem is, but I'll go with what I've got for the minute. And maybe again a comment from everyone whether I should be olive green or this zinc finish that I've been supplied with. So would value your comments on that. And I've done it again, I've dropped a washer, so I'll find the washer and we'll come back to. It's going to be a bit awkward because I'm trying to work it so you can see what I'm doing, but we'll give it a go. Ooh. One back wheel. That lives around there. Okay, there's a spacer there. We need to put that through there. Hopefully just sit there for a minute. Get that there. What we might do, see if this works. Just a bit of a steady on my own to help me steady it on my own. This space has got to go in on this side, and for that to happen it needs to be right over. The axle needs to be in. Everything needs to. We've also got to get the chain adjuster on. So that's filling up all the space pretty quick. Getting close. Worst thing is I can't feel the end of my fingers, so it's making it hard to get any sense of feel. That seems a bit better. That was encouraging. Yep, and we're through. So the back wheel is back in. We'll just give that a bit of tension. There's no tension, of course, the chain's not there, but just take up a bit of, try and square it up a bit. It's got a horrible, no, it's fine. All right. Okay, gives us room to put this mudguard in, finish the mudguard off, finish the tail off. That's pretty straightforward. We've got a chain to put on, that's pretty straightforward. All right, let's see if we can get a front wheel in. Forks. It's a bit tight for space, but we'll see what we can do. This thing behaves itself and stays in, it'll be a bonus. Let's try again, see if we can get this wheel in. So first thing, we've got to actually get it between the forks. Then we've got to line it up with the speedo. Right, that's a bonus. Yeah, I've got to get this to line up. So if it's sliding around, it's not up in the slot. Right. Front wheels in. Need a washer for there. I think I know where there's one. Right. Okay, folks, that's episode 2. There will be hiccups along the way, but I'm sure your comments will come in and will be valued. Any feedback, again, I'm not an expert. I'm just having a crack, and I'm coming back each week to do more, get this bike on the road in 7 weeks. So any feedback you got, fantastic. Would really value you subscribing to the channel. Would really love you to keep following me on the 7-week challenge. These are a fantastic bike, a real icon of their day, a really pretty bike when they're together, and I'd really like you to see it right through to the end with me. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, get in the shed, and until next week.